Hi, my small change friends. Thanks for joining me today. I am Mailani and I am a certified personal trainer. And what I love to do, is help women of all ages get stronger in body and in mind by means of improving their fitness and nutrition. So, what I wanted to talk about today is what about those abs? You know, a lot of us are after that six pack ab. We just want to see those abs and we work hard to build them up. So, a lot of people I see and some of the women I train are working really hard and they are trying to get that look. You know, the divided, super ripped look. It looks like you have a six pack laying on your stomach. Well, some people are just genetically gifted that way. They just have that abdominal muscle that shows through. Others of us have to try a little harder. But what it really comes down to is what's on top of those abs. So, if you have a layer of fat covering those abs, you're going to have to work a little harder at maybe leaning out so that you can actually see the muscle. You know, there are a lot of people out there that have incredibly strong abdominal muscles. I think of the strongman competitions. They are incredibly strong men, but you don't always see their six pack that's underneath the layer of fat that they have going on. So that's just an example of having abs but not being able to actually see those abs. Like I said, some women and men are just genetically gifted that way. If you've ever seen Sarah Solomon, the jump rope queen, she has incredible abdominals and they just pop through no matter what body fat percentage she's at. It seems like she is just gifted that way. Others of us, not so much. So, what do you do about that? Like I said, you're going to have to lean out a little bit so you can actually see the muscle that's underneath. Some women that are going for maybe a tighter, stronger, smaller waist do abdominal work going for the ab look, and they're adding weight to their sit-ups, they're doing side bends with weight, and they're building up that muscle. When you build a muscle, it typically gets a little bit bigger. So if you're not leaning out and bringing down your fat percentage, you might actually be making your waist look bigger. And it's just so frustrating when you're working towards a goal and you're working so hard, but you're directing your efforts in the wrong direction. So I'm here to help you with that. You know, your abdominals, as they get bigger, the top part of your belly right here, they will start to come out this way because you're building that outer layer of abdominal wall. What I suggest is maybe working on your core strength, which is actually from here down to your pelvis area, all the way around. It's just your whole middle part. So when you start strengthening your core, which is incredibly challenging, you're going to notice that your whole midsection starts to tighten up. Your posture will become better. You're strengthening your back. You're strengthening the side of your body, and you're strengthening your front abdominal area, but it's more of an inner work. So I would suggest maybe trying to strengthen that if you are looking to strengthen, you know, the abs and your core and all of that gets mixed together. Start with strengthening your core, and you can research that online, looking up core strengthening exercises, the good old plank. Is a good place to start. You might just want to start with 30 seconds on your knees holding a plank with good form. Then you work up to a minute, and then you work up to a minute or even longer on your toes. And there's side planks. There's all kinds of different variations if you look online. And you might find that you will be pleasantly surprised at how that tightens up your midsection And if you are on a fat loss nutrition program, you are going to lean out and you are going to start seeing all that hard work for muscle that you've been working so hard for. That applies to our whole body. You know, there's not really such thing as spot reducing. We can work a muscle, but until we start losing the fat that's laying on top of that muscle, it's really not going to get smaller. And so when we lose fat, it typically comes from all over our body. We, you know, genetically lose in different areas quicker and faster. I know I lose fat from my upper body right away, and it's the last place for it to come on. My bottom half, it's the first place for it to come on and last place for it to go off. But typically there's not such thing as spot reducing, like if you're just trying to get rid of the fat on your belly by doing sit-ups. That's just not gonna work. It always comes down to nutrition. So try to put both those things together, nutrition and your exercise, and you'll really be surprised with the results that you get. And you're going to be working smarter, not harder. And that's what we want. We don't want to get frustrated with our efforts. We want to see results for our efforts. So if we make those small changes with maybe our abdominals, start working on our core, which is this whole area in the middle, front, back, sides, everything. And I'm not saying to stop your ab work, your sit-ups, your oblique works. If that's what you want to do, great, yay. But as well, do some core strengthening workouts also, and start on a nutrition program that's going to help you lean out, and then you will see those abs that you've been looking for. So I hope this helps, and until next time, have a great day and keep making those small changes. Bye.